I left my A-rank party to help my former students reach the dungeon depths. Adapted from Kosuke Unegi's light novel and animated by Bandai Namco Pictures, has captivated spring 2025 audiences with its blend of fantasy adventure and redemption, streaming on Crunchyroll and Prime Video. The series follows Yuka Feldio, a red mage who abandons the abusive A-rank Thunder Pike to mentor his former student's D-rank party, Clover, in conquering the perilous Achromatic Darkness dungeon. Episode 16, Return from the Twilight, and aired on May 3, 2025, and centers on Clover's battle against a corrupted noble, Bezio, and the fallout of their live-streamed heroics. I'm enthralled by the episode's intense action and moral stakes, but its uneven pacing and heavy-handed themes spark curiosity about its narrative balance that demands scrutiny. Following episode 15's cliffhanger, where Clover uncovered Bezio's plot to enslave Rain and her companions in the Duna dungeon, episode 16 dives into their counterattack. Yuka, bolstered by Nene and Jamie, uses his red mage buffs to outmaneuver Bezio's hired mercenaries, while Marina and Silk protect a mysterious priestess girl found unconscious in the dungeon. The livestream via Camelot Kuin exposes Bezio's crimes, leading to his arrest by royal guards. Though Thunder Pike's Simon lurks as a lingering threat, the priestess awakens, hinting at a prophecy tied to achromatic darkness, setting Clover on a path to Glad Shiraim. This episode shifts from dungeon exploration to a climactic confrontation, amplifying Clover's fame and stakes. Episode 16 advances the Duna arcade by resolving Bezio's villainy, a major turning point that cements Clover's public heroism, as celebrated in online posts. The priestess's awakening and her cryptic warning, "The one gold stirs in Vorden Castle," introduce a prophecy linked to achromatic darkness, raising questions about Clover's ultimate goal while resolving Bezio's immediate threat, aligning with fan speculation about a larger conspiracy. The episode fulfills its role by escalating Clover's mission and exposing Thunder Pike's decline, as Simon's cameo hints at their desperation. However, the pacing feels uneven, with a rushed battle overshadowing the prophecy's setup, a flaw some fans noted as jarring. I think the priestess's reveal is thrilling, but I didn't like how Bezio's defeat was expedited, diluting its dramatic weight. Yuka, Rain, Marina, Silk, Nene, Jamie, and Bezio are central. Yuka's strategic brilliance, seen in his precise triad boost, speed, strength, shield, showcases his leadership, consistent with his mentor role, though his stoic resolve reveals little new, a point some reviews found static. Rain's defiance against Bezio, "I'll never be your pawn," unveils a fiercer side, marking growth from her earlier timidity, praised online as empowering. Marina and Silk's teamwork, protecting the priestess with synchronized spells, reinforces their reliability, while Nene's scout agility and Jamie's dark elf magic, like her shadow bind, solidify their integration, aligning with Clover's dynamic, as fans on X lauded. Bezio's obsessive cruelty, snarling "You're mine, Rain," deepens his villainy, though his one-dimensional malice feels predictable. I really appreciate Rain's fire, but I wish Yuka's emotional depth was explored, as his stoicism risks monotony. The episode explores redemption, justice, and the power of unity. Yuka's mentorship, boosting Clover's underdog victory, reinforces redemption, echoing his journey from Thunder Pike's ridicule, a theme fans online tied to his cathartic arc. Justice shines as Bezio's crimes are broadcast, his downfall a public reckoning, reflecting the series' critique of corrupt elites. Unity is central, with Clover's seamless coordination, Marina's flame wall, syncing with Nene's traps, celebrating teamwork, as noted in reviews praising their bond. These themes are conveyed through the livestream's impact and Clover's synergy, though the heavy-handed villainy borders on melodramatic, a critique echoed online. I'm inspired by the Unity theme, but I personally don't understand why Bezio's arc leans so darkly into enslavement, which feels tonally jarring for the series' lighter roots. The episode enriches the world by introducing the priestess and the one gold prophecy, suggesting a mystical force tied to achromatic darkness, as speculated in fan discussions. The livestream via Camelot Kuin, a magical artifact, expands the adventuring culture, with public viewership shaping Clover's fame, a detail fans found innovative. Glad Shiraim and Vorden Castle are teased as key locations, hinting at a broader geopolitical conflict. However, I didn't like how the prophecy's mechanics were vague, leaving the one gold's nature unclear, a flaw some reviews noted. The world feels vibrant, but more context would ground the escalating stakes. The dialogue is functional but occasionally cliched, with Yuka's "We fight as one" rallying Clover effectively, while Rain's "You'll pay for this" carries raw emotion. Bezio's "I own you" is suitably vile but predictable, as some fans critiqued for lacking nuance. The writing excels in action, with Yuka's buffs described vividly, but stumbles in the prophecy's exposition, delivered in a rushed monologue, a weakness reviews called infodumpy. I think the battle banter energizes the episode, but I didn't like the villain's generic lines, which cheapen the stakes. Phoenix, returned from the twilight, and evokes excitement, satisfaction, and curiosity. Clover's victory over Bezio is exhilarating, with Rain's stand, "No one owns me," sparking triumph, as X posts called "badass." The priestess's prophecy stirs intrigue, though its rushed delivery tempers impact, a sentiment reviews shared. The episode prompts reflection on justice and the strength of found family, aligning with the series' redemption ethos. It leaves a strong impression, though its darker tones linger uneasily. I also anticipate the One Gold arc will deepen Clover's journey. The action thrills, but slower character moments could enhance resonance. The episode's core philosophical lesson is the transformative power of collective strength over individual greed. Clover's unity, exemplified by their synchronized battle tactics, triumphs over Bezio's selfish ambition, suggesting that true power lies in mutual support rather than domination. This lesson, embodied in Yuka's mentorship and Rain's defiance, critiques exploitative hierarchies, inviting viewers to value collaboration and justice in the face of corruption, a poignant reflection for a world of competing egos. Episode 16 of I Left My A-Rank Party is a thrilling, morally charged chapter that excels in Clover's teamwork, Seidel's performance, and the prophecy's intrigue, earning buzz on X for its epic battle. Its strengths lie in Rain's growth, vibrant animation, and the unity theme, bolstered by Clover's rising popularity. However, uneven pacing, cliched villain dialogue, and vague lore, critiqued in reviews and posts, hinder its depth. I didn't like the rushed prophecy, and I think tighter writing could balance action with emotion. The episode achieves its goal of advancing the Duna arc and elevating Clover's stakes, making it a compelling addition to the season. I'm excited for the series, expecting the One Gold prophecy and Thunder Pike's fall to cement its redemption narrative. For fans of fantasy mentorship and underdog triumphs, this is a vibrant, flawed must-watch.